Lesson 2, moving quickly from I know what my success looks like is being better. I said I have to establish daily habits and disciplines that actually lead me to where I want to go. That sounds remarkably simple, doesn't it? But what I've found is that a lot of people, including myself, found myself saying, actually I heard my teenage son saying it, and then I recognized where he got it. Dad, I didn't intend for that to happen. His voice kind of goes deeper. Dad, I didn't really intend for that to happen. I said, well, why did it happen? Then I think of myself. I didn't intend for that result. I didn't intend for it to go that way. And I realized that where you end up is a direct relation to the direction you're going, not what you intended to do. And so I began to look at something that was interesting to me, that a study came out that said that over 40%, almost half of what you do today is not determined by decisions you're making, but by the habits that we've developed. That's frightening to me. Over half of my day could already be decided by the habits that I have. You know, my first thought was, wow, I really hope I have good habits, because they're going to compound. Whatever your habits are, they're going to compound to either good or bad things. I thought I better be paying attention to what that is. So what I thought Darren Hardy said it well, so I stole it, says that your path to success, my path to success, is along a continuum of, I love this, mundane, unsexy, unexciting, and sometimes very difficult daily disciplines. What I find is the things I need to do to be successful are really easy. The problem is, because they're easy to do, they're also easy not to do. And this daily thing is really going to catch up to me in a minute. You mean every day? Yeah, every day. I found that for me, the secret of my success is really found in my daily routine. So for me, if we had more time, I would take, so what is your daily routine? What I've had to figure out for these habits and disciplines, you know, you're going to end up with two pains. You can't avoid the pain. But there's the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And what I'm learning is the pain of discipline, while uncomfortable, mundane, unsexy, and painful, is short. But the pain of regret is forever. Could be very long-lasting. And so I'm willing to figure out, what is my day? I start my day the same way, the same three things every day at the same time every day. I never did this until I realized I never had time to do anything. Why don't you have time? Well, you have time. We all have the same amount. You're not taking the time. So I began with the disciplines of how I start my day and how I end my day. And then I worked into how I run my day. I found out if I don't run my day, someone else will. And so I started thinking, what are the daily disciplines that are going to get me there? I also found that successful people and unsuccessful people all hate this, by the way. So in case you're thinking, I hate daily disciplines. I hate. We all hate it. But successful people do it anyway. And what it meant to me, I put this picture of this farm pump. My grandfather used to make fun of me. I was the city boy who came out to the country, and he'd show us how we get water. And it would be a bit of he'd come here and pump on this thing. I thought it was a joke. If they had YouTube back then, I would know somebody was filming me, because it was just rickety and rattly and made nothing. And then he said, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then it would start to get a little tense, and there'd be some tension in it. And then, some water would trickle out. And I saw, that's great. And he'd keep going, keep going. And the water would start to flow. Then it would start to gush, and it was cold, and it smelled different from city water. And he said, now, slow down. Go up there. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Now, where's your bucket? Where's my bucket? Where's my bucket? Where's my bucket? Come back. Where'd the water go? He said, that's a great lesson of life, is that if you establish the daily disciplines and just keep doing them, success will flow. But we tend to get started, and then we look for our bucket, and we stop. And then we start again, and I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. I've been doing it for 5 weeks. I've lost 1.5 pounds. Where are the Oreos? I need the Oreos. Where are the Oreos? I'm gonna stop. Oh, whoa, okay, I shouldn't have done that. Now I gotta start again, slow and steady.